Hello there YouTube, this is the Inflatablemango and I've got you guys another Zelda glitch video here. Now this one I'm going to be looking at Ocarina items, which is a glitch in which you will use sword or be it another held item in place of the Ocarina. So this is a useful glitch for if you don't get if you do a Navi dive for example, and you therefore would skip getting the fairy Ocarina, that you can then use songs. And you can learn songs and it's mainly however used for a technique known as wrong warp. I'm going to get into it in another video, but I will briefly tell you now. It's the main glitch that's used for most any percent runs or MST runs, or medal stones wild runs. There's loads of information online about wrong warp, but basic gist of it is you'll interrupt the blue warp taking you up from Goma's area, and therefore when you exit the door in a certain number of frames then appear in Ganon's castle rather than where you should. So then I show you how to do Ocarina items. It's sometimes referred to or abbreviated to as OI. So if people are saying OI, or quite often on route maps and things for speedruns, it's simply written down as OI to save space from the save characters. So basically what you're going to need for this is you're going to need 3 items. You're going to need your item you're going to use for the Ocarina. In this case we're going to use our sword, but you can use any item that Link holds. So for example, deku nuts he can't use because he throws them, and once that particular deku nut has been thrown it's gone. Whereas a deku stick for example, swing the deku stick, and unless it breaks obviously, but just for a swing it would remain in Link's hand. You're going to need the item you're going to use, sword, you're going to need a bottle, and you're going to need something to put in the bottle to collect it again. So the most common ones used are bugs or a fish, so we're going to use bugs. So I'm now going to activate the gameplay and I'll show you what to do. Okay, so what we need to do here, so as I said before, we need to choose our items. So I've got my bottle of bugs, and I've got a sword I'm going to use. Swords to me seem to be the easiest. If you wanted to use an item, so for example you want to use deku sticks, you would simply put the deku sticks on the left or right or bottom button, whichever one you had preference of, and after you'll find out in a second about how to do it, but instead of hitting the B button you would hit the relevant button for that item. But yeah, so basically this is how we do it. Okay, now so I'm now going to show you guys how it's actually done. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to drop the bugs or fish or what happened to be in that bottle that you can recollect. So we've got bugs, and then immediately recollect them. Now you'll notice now the bottle's changed blue. This is how the game shows you that there's something in the bottle, basically, other than using the C-ups, because due to the technical spec of the N64 at the time, couldn't physically put this kind of a texture there as well. It wouldn't have looked right, it would have looked too 2D, it wouldn't have the 3D capabilities to show a bug in there or a fish in there, because then it would have obviously the water dynamics and everything. It's just not going to happen. So basically as long as the bottle is showing us like that, it means that it's got something in it. Now do not press B, because if you press B you will draw your sword and the bottle will be placed back into Link's backpack or whatever the hell it is he stores all this stuff in. Now what you want to do is you want to Z target and you're going to backflip, but as you backflip you're going to press the button that the bugs or fish is on, as well as the item. So in my case the sword, so I'm going to be pressing C down B, and the timing of it is going to be a case of I'll just speak it aloud now whilst I backflip. So I'm going to backflip, I'm going to go down B. Now obviously down B would have been C down, not down, but I couldn't physically say it quick enough. So we'll just try it now. And there we go. So that's what will happen after you do it. So now Link is actually now playing his, shield by the looks of it. He's actually playing his sword, but just to prove it actually is playing it, There we go, we can actually use it to play Zelda's Lullaby or whatever song needed. So that's basically it. It's not a particularly hard glitch to pull off. I've managed to do it first time, most of the time. The only time I seem to ever have trouble is when I'm trying to actually do it in a speed run and then fate hits you and you end up messing it up. But I'm using my little USB N64 controller, which is incredibly dodgy and glitchy, and I can even do it on that. So with a regular controller or a GameCube controller, it's really quite an easy glitch to do. I just try and show it now with a item as well. You just go away, I don't want to talk to you. Okay, so we're going to try it with this item. We're going to try it with the deku stick. Okay, so it's a bit more awkward with on this controller with that, but you guys get the general idea of it. So we'll do bottle, collect the item again, and then we'll backflip, and upon the backflip we will press down, C down and B more or less simultaneously, very quickly together. So it's going to be like so, and then you'll pull out the sword and play the sword like an ocarina. So hopefully you found that useful, guys. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it and you want to see more Zelda glitch videos, and I'll see you all in the next video.